everyone, and welcome back to another ranking video. My name is STV's Game Showcases, and if you're a fan of my channel for quite a while now, you might be aware of my Plants vs Zombies 1 Let's Play with random plants. This is the logo right there. But anyways, the reason why I haven't been posting a lot of Plants vs Zombies 2 lately is because I got bored. But I'm back with Plants vs Zombies 2, and today we're going to be ranking all the game modes in Plants vs Zombies 2. And remember guys, this is all my opinion. If you have other opinions, type it down in the comment section. So without further ado, let's get the ranking started. And also don't forget to subscribe. Let's start with a quick honorable mention, which goes to the Zen Garden. Just like the PVZ1 version, Zen Garden is really simple. You plant and water plants. But unlike the PVZ1 version, after you water a plant, a timer will appear, and once that timer stops, the plant will provide you a boost. For example, you've already planted and watered a sunflower, and after that timer stops, the sunflower will give you a boost. And when you plant a sunflower in a level, it will automatically activate its plant food ability. I usually restrict myself from using boosted plants and save them for the hard levels. You can also use Bernie the Bee to decrease a few minutes from the timer. Zen Garden may be an odd one out, but it's still a game mode and it deserves an honorable mention. Starting the list from number 5 is Facebreaker. Facebreaker is just the same with the PVZ1 counterpart, but with some power-ups and kinda worse. There is an adventure mode for Facebreaker, in which you play 3 Facebreaker levels to unlock a power-up, which requires coins to be used, which sucks. And after you're done with the adventure, you can play an endless zone, which has the same plants and zombies. It kinda feels lazy. All the plants are still in level 1, and I have a bit of a problem, but I can see some skill there. You receive almost no rewards aside from the power-ups, and the base Facebreaker has not received any updates ever since. But in certain events, mainly through Pina Parties, you could play Facebreaker, but it's only for a limited time. I think PVZ1 has more to offer when it comes to Facebreaker, and for that, Facebreaker takes the bottom spot. Also, one of the reasons why the PVZ1 Facebreaker beats PVZ2 is that at least there's some mini games and, some uniqueness in the levels. But let's just move on to number 4. Moving on to number 4 is Pina Parties. Pina Parties are very simple. You press a button for a level, you play the level, you finish the level, win 3 rewards, and after 5 days, you receive a zombie pinata that's worth 4,000 coins. Pina Parties acts as a daily challenge, unlike other game modes which are more in-depth. But sometimes, the levels aren't even fun, like the one with Kernel Pulse and Seagull zombies together. Yay, I love RNG! And the one with Snapdragons and Iceberg lettuces together. Fire and Ice do make the perfect team, right? And also, after you select the rewards, sometimes the game will show you the 4,000 coin prize or a costume/skin, which, to be honest, feels kinda scammy. Pina Parties are severely bare bones compared to the other 3 game modes on top, but at least it is still being updated in the form of certain events. Now, before we move on to the number 3 spot, let me clarify that the number 2 and number 3 spot could be interchangeable depending on your opinion. But hey, this is my opinion, so who's gonna care? But for number 3, I decided to choose Arena. Now, Arena in Plants vs Zombies 2 is just another arena-based game mode. Player rankings, player against another player, different leagues, you get it. Some elements like power-ups and some player upgrades were removed to make the game more balanced. You also need gauntlets in order to play. Unfortunately, like other arena-based game modes, it is grindy. And holy crap, it is grindy. A lot of players would grind for the first place in order to get promoted to another league. And some players would grind up to 1,000 points. 1,000 points! That is a lot of grinding. Although mostly those players would grind at the end of the arena season, so you would need constant attention and hours of grinding if you want to succeed in this game. Also, the gauntlets don't recharge like fuel in Penny's Pursuit, meaning that your plays will be limited for a day. Not to mention the atrocious matchmaking. Sometimes new players with low-level plants would be matched with experienced players with max-level plants. Although sometimes I won against players who had max-level plants. The only good thing about Arena are the rewards. Usually, an Arena season would start with a new plant based around the Arena season. In this case, Tomb Tangler, with 2 side plants, each having a normal and boost arena tournament. Every time an arena tournament ends, you get rewards depending on the league you are in and what rank you're in, except for the bottom 3, that you almost never get rewards. There is also a reward streak which will give you 7 rewards if you win consistently. But since it's a mobile game, are these rewards even worth the grind? Taking the runner-up spot at number 2 is Penny's Pursuit. Penny's Pursuit is slightly similar to a campaign, in which you beat 5 levels to unlock the final boss. Now, since Penny's Pursuit is complex, here is a simplified version of Penny's Pursuit. You select the level and difficulty, you beat the level and receive ZPS, that being Zomboss Positioning System, and some rewards, coins, gems, or seed packets. Once you collect 100% ZPS, you play the boss battle, aka the Zomboss fight. You select the difficulty, you win stars to lose, and once you play it 3 times, the ZPS restarts to 0 and repeat the process. Unlike Arena, this game mode is not grindy, but you use penny fuel instead of gauntlets, which is a relief. I don't like that zombies have different toughness depending on the difficulty. However, it is better here than Arena because here you can choose the toughness, whereas in Arena you can't. There's something called the Plant of the Week, which if you play the boss fight, you receive 10 to 20 seed packets for that plant. The only problem is that if your plant is already at a high level, the 20 seed packets won't be much of a change. Other than some minor nitpicks, Penny's Pursuit is an okay game mode and it comes in at number 2. But taking the number 1 spot is Adventure Mode. This is obviously the most popular game mode in PVZ2 because it introduces you to PVZ2. There is a lot of stuff in Adventure Mode. There are 11 worlds compared to the 5 areas in the first game, each having 25 to 34 levels. There are over 69 plants you can unlock for free just by playing the game mode. Some are very good like Cherry Bomb, Winter Melon, and Primal Potato Mine, while some are hot garbage like Spring Bean, Garlic, and Tangle Kelp. The Endless Zone is a good replacement for survival in PVZ1, although I would like it even more if the horde zombies appear in this mode. For example, in Pirate Seas, Barrelhead zombies and Pelican zombies could appear at the higher levels. And the Brain Busters, that being Cannon's Way, Not Okay Coral, Sunbombs, Dark Alchemy, Bull Boring, and Begold are all cool. Some are more unique than others, but at least they're all standouts from the normal levels. Sure, some levels are quite frustrating, Big Wave Beach, but that's still a part of the challenge. This is one of those times where it's not the destination, it's the journey, and the journey is the best part of Adventure Mode. Unfortunately, Adventure Mode has not received any updates like extra new worlds, like those Chinese worlds, but we don't talk about those. They ruined the progression system twice, and they have made some worlds such as Ancient Egypt a little bit worse, such as changing some levels. For more detail, check out my world review on it. And removal of Mummy Memory. Rest in peace, Mummy Memory. I wish I get to experience it. Also, the layouts in the early releases were way cooler than the standard line layout. Regardless, Adventure Mode still has a special place in my heart and it earns that number 1 spot. Alright, so that's my ranking for all the PVZ2 game modes as of this video. But enough of my opinions, I want to hear your opinions. How will you rank the PVZ2 game modes? Which game mode do you enjoy playing the most? Be sure to type them in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content. And I will see y'all next video.